Well, hello everybody. It's been a hot minute since the last time I spoke to you all. It feels really, really good to be back properly. As you know, there have been a few changes in my life recently, and before I get started on this life update video, of course, I just have to say a huge thank you to everybody who's been so positive with me and just so supportive in the comments. You know, this has obviously been an interesting time, and all of your comments have just kept my spirits really high, and I've really appreciated all of them. I read all of my Insta messages and everything like that. I can't always reply, but I read all of them, and they're awesome. So thank you so much. As you can see, I'm in my new apartment. If you missed my apartment tour, I'll have it linked down below so you can check it out. Since I filmed that, my apartment's kind of come a long way. I have a couch. I have a couch. I love this couch. I don't think I even really knew how badly I wanted a couch until I lived without one for a while, and then I got this one, and I literally sat in it, and it was just like, it was like coming home. It was like just molded to my body immediately, and I try not to stay away from this couch for too long. I love this couch. How many more times can I say couch? Anyway, I bought this couch from made.com. I had a great experience with it, and it came exactly on time, and that's also a mini miracle in itself. So yeah, I bought this couch. If they still have it, I'll link to that down below as well. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, I've just kind of been like trying to make this place feel at home. I have Reggie here. You can't see him, but he's right beside me. I guess I've already just like got into this video, so let's just keep talking about the life update. A lot of you guys are asking what is going on with Reggie. I'm going to address that question in this video. So Reggie is going to spend some of his time with his dad and some of his time with his mom. We are sharing custody of the little man, and he's handling it super well. I mean, he really likes my apartment, which is great. Of course, I was worried about him being in a new space, but he loves it here. It's really quiet, and he literally just sleeps all day. Like, that's what he does all the time. So yeah, he's adjusted really, really well, and he's also got a new greyhound friend in my area. The greyhound's name is Rafiki, and Rafiki's so cute. He's a black greyhound, and he's just like the most gorgeous dog. So they're friends. They met in the park, and I'm now friends with Rafiki's mom, so we all hang out all the time. In fact, this weekend, Reggie and Rafiki are having a little bro night. We're all gonna watch a movie because I bought a new TV as well, so I can be on my couch and watch movies, and I can have the two greyhounds, and it's gonna be so fun. So that's kind of like the update with my apartment. I'm getting new like not curtains, but like new blinds put in, and I'm just like slowly doing things in here, which is great. Oh, and just to go back to the point of the couch, in my apartment tour video, I didn't have a couch, and I told you guys I was gonna put the couch in a certain way. And so many of you left comments being like, yeah, but why don't you put it the other way? And that thought had never, ever occurred to me. So I took your advice, and I put it in this position so I can like look out at the beautiful view. So thank you to everybody who recommended that. I loved your advice. I took your advice, and it's working out beautifully. In a little over a week, I'm gonna be going home to Canada, which I'm super happy about. I have not been home since Christmas time, which feels like forever and ever and ever ago. But some of you might know that my mom and my cousin came to London, and they hung out here at my apartment, which was so fun. My mom hadn't been in London for a really long time, and my cousin had never been to England, so it was really, really fun to hang out. It was like a great girls' trip. We also went to Paris for a couple of days, which was so fun. I knew I missed my family, but like I didn't realize how much I did until I was like hanging out with them, and it was so nice. My mom actually like did a few home renovations for me. Like she fixed my shower head, which was awesome, and then she gave me like some laundry tips and all of that stuff, which was great. So it was really cool to have my mom in my new space. That was awesome. So yeah, I'm excited to go home and hang out there, and of course I want to see my grandma, and I want to see my brother and like the rest of my family. Sorry, my phone's dinging and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I had to make a list of all the things I'm updating you on because I have the worst memory ever. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is still happening, but I'm pretty sure my brother and my dad and I are going on a road trip within Canada just for a couple of days, but I don't know if that's still happening logistically. I think we're trying to like figure that out, so I'm not sure, but I will keep you updated with that on Instagram because that could be a very, very funny trip. What else? Oh yeah, this is another apartment related question. I'm thinking about painting it in here. And right now it's basically just a really flat white. Like the paint that's in here, I think it's, I don't even know if it's paint. Like it almost feels like it's primer, and there's so many like scuff marks and stuff all over it. So I'm thinking about repainting it, but I'm not sure what color to paint it. Now, you guys have seen the color of the floors in here. It's quite a warm color, and my couch is kind of a warm shade as well. So I don't know if I should just repaint it white or like white with a little tint of something in it. So yeah, you guys help me out so much with my couch. I'd love you to give me some paint color suggestions. Of course, I'm gonna get some samples and like test it out and see. But I just want something to warm it up a little so it's not just like pure like builder's white, if you know what I mean. So it's my last apartment related thing. Work-wise, I have been busy behind the scenes. I've been working on a couple of really exciting projects. One of them I can tell you about, it's my new podcast. I can tell you that I will not be doing the heart of it again. I'm going to start a different podcast. So my new podcast is going to be a little bit slightly different. I just feel like I can talk about different subjects this time around, and I wanted to have a new vibe and a new identity. So I'm going to be working on that a lot this summertime, and hopefully it's going to be launching this September. I am going to be posting a little bit more on Instagram because it's going to be a call-in show. I want you guys to be involved in the show because that's what is going to make it exciting for me and hopefully you. So if you want to be on the show, stay tuned on my Instagram because that is where I'm going to be mentioning everything. Instagram is really like my place. Like if you're wondering where I am on the internet, 24/7 Instagram. I love stories. So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about the podcast. I've got some super cool guests lined up, and it's going to be a really fun show and hopefully still educational and serious, but also just like a lot of fun as well. I had a meeting for my show this morning with my producer, Rebecca, and we're all really, really excited about the show. So that's coming in September. Okay, I want to talk about Emma Lucy Knowles. So Emma is a beautiful person inside and out. She is, I call her my Reiki healer because she does practice Reiki. Now, I know some of you are just going to switch this video off and be like, you're crazy. Reiki's nuts. Like, I don't believe in Reiki. And that's totally cool. Like, you don't have to believe in it. Obviously, it's not for everybody. But I really love spiritual things and I love crystals and all that stuff. Anyway, she has this book out. It's called The Power of Crystal Healing. And I mentioned it ages ago, but it's kind of been brought back into my life recently because I've seen her for 2 Reiki sessions and they've been really helpful to me over the past sort of 6 months, and I've really enjoyed it. And before I talk about this, I'm still reading that same Joan Didion book. I love Joan Didion and I love the book. It's nothing to do with the book, but I've been having a lot of trouble focusing on reading. I literally will get my book and I'll just start reading and my mind just wanders. Like I've had to start that book over 3 times because I just cannot stay focused. Like I can't get my mind to focus. So why I'm talking about this is because this is a different type of book to read. Basically, she talks all about crystals, and I know so many of you like crystals just like I do, and she kind of goes into what each crystal is good for. So here's clear quartz for a clearer view, and it kind of just breaks down the crystal and their different characteristics, and there's some beautiful photos in here as well. So if you're into crystals, I just thought I'd mention this because it's a great way for beginners like me and maybe some of you who just kind of like reading about it and find it interesting, to read about crystals. And I've been enjoying reading it because you can just pick it up and put it down and pick it up and put it down. What else? Yoga. I could talk about yoga a little bit. I am gonna do a health and fitness related video coming up soon. I promise you that. I just really need to get a drink of water. I'm sorry, my throat is literally awkward silence. One sec. This is my Outdoor Voices Nalgene. Is it I think it's pronounced Nalgene. I know these are like unbreakable bottles, and I take this thing with me everywhere. I love it because it has just like a regular opening, and I can just like really like pound it back. Yeah, that's right. I like to pound back water. I really do. I try to drink 2 or 3 of these a day, and I just find it really handy to just take a water bottle with you. I don't know if they sell these. I picked this up when I was in the store, but I'm pretty sure they sell them. Outdoor Voices is my entire existence. It's like, I don't even know why I'm wearing real clothes today, because I live in my Outdoor Voices. I love their stuff so much. I have so many of their things. I love their workout clothes so much. If you have not tried it, I highly recommend. I'm going to link to my favorite stuff down below, because I have basically everything. That's not true. I don't have everything, but I just keep going back. Every time I'm in New York, I go into that store and I buy a bunch of stuff. So I'll link to some things that I've been really enjoying wearing. If you care. What was I talking about? Yoga. Lack of focus. That's what I was actually talking about. God, my mind is just a million miles a minute. Except I feel like I'm going nowhere fast. Deep. Yoga has been a thing that I've still been doing. If you remember, did Yoga with Adrienne's 30-day yoga challenge thing, which I believe was in January, and I loved it. It completely changed my perspective on yoga, and I totally fell in love with it. I still try to do, there was a point where I was doing like 4 classes a week. This week I've done 2 classes, and I'm doing classes on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, I try to do 4 classes a week. I love it so much. I'm going to talk more about yoga in my health and fitness thing. I don't even work out. I just do yoga. I'm just like not interested in doing any other fitness. I'm just like hooked on yoga. So yeah, if you have any yoga related questions, I'm not an expert at all. Like, I'm still very, very beginner. I just really like doing it for my own personal self, and I feel like it's improving my body as well. Oh yeah. Oh. My brother always makes fun of me because I just like don't know how to flex, but he always says I do something weird with my wrist. But like, I don't know, is that impressive? I'm impressed with it a lot, because that never used to be there before. It's just like a little change, but I feel kind of good about it. So yeah, that's yoga, and I can't think of anything else to say. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive about the future, and I'm just like honestly in a good place. So yeah, it's awesome. I just wanted to tell you all about it. So if you could please let me know what kind of videos you want me to do. I'm going to be back regularly, weekly, and making videos for you. So let me know. I've got this one. I'm going to do a favorites. I'm going to do, because I haven't talked about just like my favorite beauty products in a while, and I'm just so obsessed with makeup. I feel like I could just get more and more obsessed with it every day. Even though I love like natural looking makeup, it's just like all I think about. I was literally in Space NK yesterday because I needed to buy a darker shade of my NARS Complete Matte Concealer. And I was just like in there, and I was just like, I don't need any more eyeshadows, but I might need that one over there. But I didn't do it, but I'm just saying. Anyway, I feel like I just talked. I don't know if this was exciting for you. I don't know if I've ever even done a life update video, but I like doing it. Yeah, I just felt like I needed to take like a little bit of time. And like I said, I appreciate you guys giving me a little space and patience and all that stuff. It was really good for me, and it helped me a lot. So yeah, thank you. And I'm excited to keep making videos, and hopefully have an awesome summer. I love summer. I'm a Leo, so it's like whenever Leo season's approaching, I'm like, yes, I feel good. So yeah. Cool. Well, that's it for me. I'll wrap up this video. And by the way, let me know if this setup works for you. I didn't really know where to film, and this is a nice, comfortable backrest for me. So I was like, why don't I just sit on the floor like the good old days? So, oh yeah, by the way, this book, I'm going to have it linked down below. You can get it on ASOS. It's such a good one. Emma, I love you so much, and you've been so helpful to me, and you're great. So yeah, check out her book if you're into crystals. And that's it. Okay, I'm just talking now because I haven't seen a camera in a while, and I'm like, this feels good. Okay, bye. Bye.